go for it.
Yeah. Test.
On Twitch, or I'm not on, or you're not live streaming yet? Let's see. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I can definitely hear myself on Twitch. Oh, and on the plus side for all y'all, I'm definitely using my channel points on importing custom whatever NPCs and buying y'all fate points. Good luck.
I'll be right back.
Yes.
Hello and welcome. Thank you all very much for joining us on this fine Tuesday evening. I hope you're all having a great day and everyone had a happy Thanksgiving. I'm still full. I don't know about everyone else. I'm still full. It's hard to eat right now. We do not have an Asger this evening. She will sadly not be joining us today, but she'll be back next week. So, otherwise, stream news. I know I'm going to be streaming at some point this week. My plans are I need to finish Last of Us Part 2. As far as our news, Mila's commission was half of the one part of it was done, which I showed off. I still have to make that into a thing. We have her raptor form. But other than that, I don't think we have any extra news. Do we? I don't think so.
No, I mean, I'm really excited with how the commissions are coming through. There have been some delays, so I'm not going to have the second one finished by December as planned, but
It happens.
it's still coming down the line.
Woohoo!
So I'm overall very thrilled about that.
Alrighty. Well, then if we're all ready to start going, I'm gonna end the Christmas music. And Mila, if you won't mind taking us off on the recap.
Of course. After our latest encounter running in with a bunch of spooky, scary skeletons, zombies, undead sort of things, crushed them into the ground with great prejudice, and had a great time making our way back to town from the creepy, spooky dragon crypt that we dealt with a while ago. We made our way back to town where Asger, our person not currently here, is person non grata because she is accusing the higher-ups of the city of various criminal activity
Corruption.
and corruption, which they take exception to, so they have banned her from entering the city. But everyone else in the party is fine, so Shirku, Zastrava, and Cypher entered the city. Mila agreed to stay with Asger because, you know, Plomine only knows what she would do if left truly to her own devices, other than die. So, Mila and Asger went around, and Asger was very determined to get into the city, so much so that she jumped into the waterway, climbed aboard a pirate ship, and agreed to, in like broadest terms, give over the city or like upend the current ruling parties of the city to work with pirates.
Very
As,
broad
you know,
terms.
a princess of a foreign nation.
It works out well, right?
So there's a lot there that Mila's very appreciative to not be super involved in. So yeah, we are currently sleeping and cohorting with pirates right now, so it's a good time.
You. Congratulations on Cypher on not dying to electricity.
Ooh. So much.
Happens.
Electricity.
It's shocking, really.
I love it. I love it. Well,
I'm back.
welcome back. That leaves you all being found on this lovely morning after waking up. Nothing really happened through the night. Because as you guys are in Evelyn's mansion, so she's just, as you guys come, waken and head down. She has the servants already have breakfast being prepared for you. And you see her and Asger actually in a little bit of a conversation over there. Hidden Depths is already going through and has like a chicken leg for breakfast. He's just going. He sees you all and greetings. How was your slumber?
Not restful.
Not. Oh, I'm sorry. I always sleep so well.
Yeah, I imagine you would, covered in fluff.
And he just kind of like shakes his fur. So those two have been discussing things for a while. Seems that, and Evelyn speaks up, you do not need to speak for me. I'm going to keep Aska for a day. I need to investigate a couple of things. I'm worried about her eyes being in pain. So I don't know if you have anything to do or if you will just, I don't know what your plans were, but I just figured I'd let you know. And Asker's just kind of, yeah.
Well, may she not be too much trouble, and I hope you can help her.
Actually, might be the perfect time to find your father, Shirku.
Oh.
That it would.
Ooh.
You're searching for his father. What happened to his father?
An interesting story. I've never met him.
So, how are you going to find him then?
Because from what I've heard, he's already being sent down this direction. We just have to head north.
Interesting. How long will it take? Where is he from? Where is he heading from? Do you know, like, timelines or anything? It's a very large continent.
Bet it is.
Not as glorious as Rolla, but very large and lucrative.
He's. I gotta look up names again.
It's okay. I
Pyre
have
helm?
good eyes, so we'll be able to
Firehelm,
find him
yeah.
on the road.
I thought that was the right one. I just wanted to double check.
You're good.
He's. Last I heard, he left Pyrehelm. And then he went. And then from the forest that's to the south of Pyrehelm, he's heading this direction.
How long are you planning to search? Pyrehelm's quite a distance away. If he makes it.
I'm sure he'll make it. Otherwise. Well, we'll find out when if we run into him or not.
You would be looking, from a journey from there, you'd be looking at about 3 fortnights at very least. And that's if you're moving at boat pace.
Luckily, we're not actually heading to that city or town.
Interesting.
Mainly because it's currently infested with demons.
I had heard that there was an issue in that area.
This whole land seems to be infested with demons.
Worse than normal.
I mean, it's not Rolla.
Eventually, it's not.
Despite
Other
Asger's
characters
trying.
not rolling yet.
I feel like Asger would be there like, yet.
Yet, or it could be the other way around if the demons get too far.
Do you have anything of your father? Sure.
Um,
Or...
Not that I can recall.
Would Shirka count as a thing of his father's?
Try it, I dare you. Try it, I dare you.
Oh, I want to see how this goes.
Is this how they do paternity testing? I'm sorry, I've made the DM cringe too early in this adventure.
Oh, today's going to be a marvelous day.
That appears.
So, maybe if your father's a long way down the road, we can hunt down a Darvod. Yeah. Yeah.
A Darvad.
Mm-hmm.
What's a Darvad?
They are bad people, unlike some of us.
So are these bad people going to get in the way of our plans?
Does like taking over the world and bringing back bad people destroy your plans?
Does taking over the world include the seas?
Probably.
Thinks about the dragons? Probably.
Then
Thanks about
yes.
Thinks about Asger? Probably.
That would
They're
interrupt my
also
plans.
like corpses and make corpses.
Why are you dealing with corpses?
Undead.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't sound pleasant.
No, it's not.
Besides, we have no way of tracking a Darvad right now.
Didn't
Unless you-
we do the
What?
whole thing to get the Darvod?
Unless
They
you want.
tried.
Ah,
I mean, if you're looking for things to do, you could always try. I'm not going to offer that. That'd be a bad idea. You could always go through and see if there's any work that needs done or anything like that.
oh, Asger keeps spending the monies.
She does have the appetite of a princess.
Hmm.
I mean, we could try to get a job for the people we're trying to take down, get an inside scoop, maybe make some inroads, and, you know, maybe see if there's any hostility from the underlings and help uprising that way.
Try to inform contacts.
Kayla sort of gives like she agrees with Estrava, but is clearly not comprehending these intricacies.
So
Sounds intelligent. Estrava is very charismatic and very compelling.
this could work. How are you planning to get in with them to start? I have a feeling I'm going to be doing some work.
Well, I mean, I'm sure there's work we could find as.
You can ask people if they want help.
But we have to find the right people. So we need to figure
Are there
out
wrong people?
In this case, yes, because we want to be able to work for the people we're going to try and take over, whose names I can't remember at this point. But
The Gravenholds.
In here?
Gravenholds, yes, they have to have retainers, and those retainers probably need people who cooks, cleaners, dockhands, you know, the people who get treated like crap, who are always ready for uprisings.
I mean, if you're looking for a way in with the Gravenholds, I do work with them from time to time. I mean, I pay them taxes to come here, basically. At an exorbitant rate.
Well, wouldn't you like to not pay that exorbitant rate anymore?
That's why we made this deal.
Exactly. So, might you have a contact for us to start wriggling our way in?
I may. I would need to go with you. That's okay.
I mean, this is in your interest anyway, so you might as well put in some work this time.
Oh, so you're...
And I could stretch my legs.
So are you going to want me to go with the work with you? Or can I just sneak away afterwards?
No. Might want to be hiding.
No. What fun would that be? Don't you like being in the middle of things?
Kind of.
Ooh.
Okay.
Whatever makes you happy.
Besides, we are apparently down one. So, you could be our princess for the day.
You didn't have to use vicious mockery.
I doubt he's going to be as obnoxious as her.
Okay.
Oh, you don't know anything, dear Shirku.
Oh no.
So, are you all ready or do you need to eat? I've already finished.
Is there anything left on the plate?
On his plate? No.
Okay.
He cleaned the bone pretty well.
Oh, I take the bone.
Your little dinosaur dog.
Nice.
I pull out I rip off a chicken leg and munch on that too. And besides, there might be some money hiding somewhere that he could have lying about. If you think
You shouldn't. No.
I always
Shinies,
like
Mila, shinies.
taking money from the Gravenholds.
you probably have so much that you wouldn't notice a few coins missing, would they?
Probably not. As long as you take them from the right place.
And I'm sure we could figure out exactly where that is along this wonderful misadventure.
see.
Let's
And
Eat
Mila
the-
eats well and awaits alert by the door. Mhm. Ooh. She'll actually work on helping a couple of Evelyn's flowers bloom. From
Evelyn,
last time you mentioned she had a couple of flower pots.
she does.
So we're just gonna bloom some things. Some druid craft.
Evelyn comes up to use Estrava. You seem like the responsible one here. Take this, and she gives you a small little circular crystal.
Estrava,
It'll be a
you've been voted group mom.
It's been known for a while, unfortunately.
True.
Crystal.
it'll
What
be
does this do, Evelyn?
it'll be a focal point in case I'm able to finish with Asger before you're all able to return. That way I can send her to you.
Oh, you are far too kind, Evelyn. I was really looking forward to a day off, but alas.
A complete day off for you means a complete day of work for me.
Oh, you wanted to come out of retirement anyway, didn't you?
Like the dark glare that you get.
I think that looks as no.
Sestrava,
Yes, Miss Evelyn.
I am well over 10,000 years old. Well over.
Well, I'm sure.
No retirement
today
for
will-
immortals. Bam.
I'm sure today will bring you back to some wonderful youthful memories, perhaps even painful ones. And I just grab a bagel and turn around.
Be careful about entering places that are closed.
Oh, I think some of us learned that lesson particularly well last night. Speaking of painful things.
As soon as that's mentioned, Shirku glares at Asger for a moment. No, he doesn't get shocked. The other people did.
I'm sorry, Evelyn. I was taught not to enter uninvited thresholds.
That's the smart move, honey.
It's a rule.
Give me one moment as the DM starts drinking.
Never a good sign.
Sadly, it's not alcohol. Bless you.
Thank you.
So, are we all ready?
Yes.
Ready as
Let's
we'll ever be.
go.
Shall we begin?
I hope you're all okay with the darker side of town.
Oh, we've already been
Wait.
down some dark paths, so we'll see how today goes.
It can't be as bad as an underground temple full of undead.
The undead are probably, well, more mannered.
Oh, great. So they're going to be acting like demons.
Nice. So he heads out of the door, and how's the order of people following him?
I'll follow after him.
Mila can follow after Zestrava and be near Cypher. And then Shirku maybe taking it back.
Yeah,
I'll
I'll go
follow
ahead.
next.
There we go. I was like, I gotta get on the right thing. I'm using Asger for right now because it's just easier.
Person I'll be saving today
Is
will be Asger. Will be
Shirku the
Cypher.
last, or is Cypher
Yeah.
the? Okay, I thought I heard
I'm the
Cypher
last.
was the last, and I was like,
No.
I'm
No.
like, oh. We go and have the the
Yoink.
Yoinky wizard out in the back. I like this idea.
Always.
No, I'll be saving Cypher today instead of Asger.
So
Like
he.
that plan.
Nice. So he heads out of the Black Quill and starts heading south across the bridge. You see a couple of guards out and about, no one really giving any of you guys, like some of them recognize you, see that you're missing Asger, and just keep moving on. So he heads over and he leads you guys south down the main crosswalk, and then he has you guys go through and head in on the night dock side. Let me pull up the name of this again. And you end up coming across a pub called the Sour Candle. And before you guys enter, he stops and is like, "None of you are going to stick out like a sore thumb, are you?"
No, the one staying back will be the one that you'd have to fear about.
Yep.
Oh, I can blend in. And Mila will like start to shift colors.
I think it'll be semi-fine as long as since Asger's not here.
Okay. Because this is the Gravenholds' personal pub that they own. It's one of their fronts. If you want to come in, you can. If you want to stay out, I will get the job for you. It's your choice. And he starts heading in.
Oh, I'm definitely following after.
I'm fine with going in too.
I'll head in too.
So as you guys enter, it's immediately able to, like, there's just a smell to it of probably a couple of drugs being done in the air. Probably some smoking, a lot of alcohol. There seems, even this early in the morning, there's about 20 tables that are in the establishment. 18 of them are filled. And when I say filled, mostly full. Like 6 or 7 people at each of them. There's one table in the back corner with just 2 people at it, and after Hindeps takes a second to look around, he actually starts heading towards that table.
The essential dark
corner
table for a very important business.
Yep.
Exactly.
And he just heads over and sits down next to them and looks at the 2. I'm assuming you all follow.
I'm gonna kind of take up a somewhat menacing position behind him, as if like almost bodyguardish.
Nice.
And I'll go ahead and be following too, so I need no Shirku.
Yeah, you guys, what's passive perceptions? I know a couple of you have.
Very good.
Yeah.
17.
No one has the observant feat yet.
I have passive perception 16.
16.
12. So everyone except for Cypher realizes you all do stick out like a sore thumb. And almost immediately upon entering, like Hidden Depths, when he entered, he had like a few looks and then just oh yeah, all of you guys entering, a couple of tables have went silent and are paying attention to you. Sitting down, Hidden Depths looks at, and across from him is a gentleman with like greasy brown hair, longer, covering his face, a little bit older, probably 42 or so, like right around that age. And he's just looking and sees Hidden Depths and kind of sighs, looks down, and then looks back up at Hidden Depths. "Greetings, Mikhail. I hope you're doing well. I paid my dues. We're all good. I don't need you to cover any of my dues." Mikhail, thanks for not making me pay the boss more money for you. I don't like having to cover your fees. It's all good. my friends here, they're new additions to my crew. They wanted to join us, and they're a little more used to being on land. They were looking for some work, actually. Are they now? And he just looks over at you all. And what kind of work are you looking for? Looking at you guys.
Well, we are looking for whatever sort of handiwork could be useful. I mean, we're new to the town and looking to potentially set up shop here. I'm
Gardening.
Gardening. Your gardener shop.
Some of us can garden, some of us can sing and play instruments, some of us can perform small feats of magic, and some of us are just good at being tough. Whatever you need us to do, we'll make it happen.
So you're mercenaries for hire?
Essentially.
Whatever is needed.
Make a persuasion check. Or deception, your choice.
I mean, it's technically not a lie.
That's why I said her choice.
Sorry, I misread.
I'm gonna activate Lucky.
Oh, nice. Roll a 13 and activate Lucky on that.
Nope. Okay, I guess we're going first. Was hoping to be a little bit more persuasive.
And are you of the trustworthy variety?
We're all very good at keeping secrets.
He looks at Hidden Depths. Mikhail, you know I'm trustworthy. How often have we done work together? That's the problem.
Ooh, this is spicy.
Look, I know Hidden Depths has his issues, but I've run with him before. And if it's any solace, I can be sure that if he's with us, he won't breathe a word of it.
He kind of looks around and you see him looking, and everyone except for Cypher notices that he's looking at the tables that had kind of shut up, and they immediately start talking again. So
what do you say? Need some help?
There is something I could use your assistance with.
Yes.
A couple of the crew was supposed to be delivering a package today. They disappeared. I don't know why. I haven't been in contact with anyone to see where they might have went.
Well,
But
where did they come?
they had a very important package that the boss wanted.
The boss being
Mr. Gravenhold.
Himself.
We knew that. Where were they last seen or like supposed to be?
They should have been coming from the center of town, so it shouldn't have been a problem. They've made this trip plenty of times.
Center of town over the bridge to here?
Yes.
Okay.
And where should delivery be?
Here.
Mm-hmm.
The package should be here in this chair. And as he points to the chair that Hidden Depths is in.
At what time were they supposed to leave or be here?
They should have been here last night.
Okay.
The god hasn't been called yet, so I don't know what they're assuming.
Mm-hmm.
And how big is this package?
4 feet tall, 3 feet tall, something around there.
And
Okay, so like size and like weight when it's like filled with what it's supposed to?
Weight would probably be about 40 pounds, 50 pounds, something like that. I've
Okay.
never lifted the package.
And any information on the individuals who are supposed to be delivering?
There was a group of about 7 or 8 of them that were supposed to be delivering.
Hmm. Do any of them have friends around here? Popular haunts?
You see everyone here?
Hmm.
The Night Dogs, we take care of each other.
Understandable. Every group should stick together.
Okay.
Very well then.
Is there anything else that would be helpful to know?
It's possible that Artemis Therian. It'd be best if you don't end up talking to him. If you can find a way to figure this out without his knowledge.
The name one more time?
Artemis Therian. The mayor of Whitherthorn.
Okay. Good.
I would be shocked to know if he hasn't already found out about this. But as said, the god haven't come knocking yet. This could be something very problematic to the city.
Mm-hmm.
Is the package dangerous?
No.
Well, that's good.
Not the package itself.
Okay.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Well, I guess we better set out and try and find your goods. And do you want us to find and bring back your men as well?
If they haven't went into business for themselves, yes. If they have, they're of no use to us.
Understandable.
Mm-hmm.
And they'd be better off dead than back.
So if they aren't loyal to the Gravenholds.
Correct. We don't
Reward.
really deal with untrustworthy folk.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Reward for dealing with them?
If you get the package back safe and secure,
Mm-hmm.
let's go with a good 500 gold. each.
Mhm.
I think that's fair.
If you get the package back damaged, but still intact, it'll be 50 gold each. And then 10 gold per right ear.
Interesting.
Okay.
If the package is dead, you best not come back.
Well then, so it's a child.
Yes. It's the Gravenholds' niece.
Hmm.
Mhm.
I see.
What's everyone's passive insights?
Oh,
Insight or perception? Or...
Insight.
Oh no, it is passive wisdom.
14.
Yeah, 14.
Okay.
15.
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
Insight?
Yep. So insight plus 10.
Insight plus 10. 16.
Nice, Shirku. I'm kind of shocked.
I
I
am
mean,
too.
if you have a +3 and then +3 proficiency, I have a low score because I don't have proficiency in insight.
I wasn't expecting Shirku to have insight. It was not.
Yeah, Yeah, insight's one of my trained skills.
Nice. Good for you, Shirku. Good for you. Surprise the DM.
Mm-hmm.
Shirku,
Yes.
it's not Gravenholds' niece. I don't feel like typing.
Better hurry then. You guys ready to head out? I don't think we should wait.
No. Well,
Do these
Here.
individ-
Is the address, and he slides over a thing to Hidden Depths, and Hidden Depths just picks it up, looks at it, crumbles it. You were saying something, Shirku?
Before we do head out, what do these individuals look like?
Which ones are you referring to? The crew?
The crew, the 7 you mentioned.
Five of them, well, 4 of them are veterans of the guard. They used to be pretty active and pretty good upon the crew. One of them is actually a priest, worshipping Plomine and spreading her fire in his own way.
I see.
The other two of the common ones who grew up on this side, they've worked for us for quite some time. It's the reason why I don't expect them to have betrayed us.
Thank you for the information. Oh.
Did you
See
get
what
that
we
written
can
down?
find.
I couldn't keep up.
No, I have a tendency to not write things down.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
Any other questions?
Not any that come to mind, no.
Good luck, and I hope to see you all very soon.
Mhm.
And Deb's
I'll
kind.
see you as well.
It's been a pleasure. And Hidden Depths gets up and starts heading out.
Yeah, and I guess like when our party, I guess, makes it outside, unless someone wants to do more inside, I would want to ask Zestrava, Do you want me to search from the ground or from the air?
I think we should search from the air. And if you see anything...
Could you join me, or do you mean me?
You. I'm sorry.
Okay.
As much as I would love to fly.
Oh. After everyone's outside, Shirko also speaks up while they're talking. It's not the Ravenhold niece. You lied on that.
Okay. Well, we need to find them first.
Yes, we need to find the child and see whether or not these individuals are actually still loyal to the Gravenholds. Because if they're not, it could be a wonderful inroad.
So, to double check, we are looking for 4 athletic old veterans that worship the god. One of them is a priest that worships Plomine, which means we might be able to find them with Plomine's emblem somewhere.
So are we looking for 4 or 5?
5, sorry. And 2 of them are people who were born on this side of town.
7 total.
So 7 total.
Well, is there a church or a shrine to Plomine? Perhaps we could look for that while Mila searches from the skies?
The irony of looking for a church of Plomine when one of our favorite members is missing.
I know, right?
I mean, there is the church that's connected to the main square. We're also going to be going near the northern part of the Elm Rock is where the address was. I'm pretty sure, if I remember my addresses right of here, I'm pretty sure the address was of Artemis's house.
The one we're not supposed to talk to?
Correct.
Better start getting to Brook then.
But if you're searching from the sky...
Yeah. Would it help to start searching from here north? I don't know where her den is.
He lives... And as you guys get over to the bridge part, because I'm assuming you're all walking and talking.
Yep.
Yeah.
He lives up on the corner. A little bit up over. So you're going to... If you were...
Oh, I ran past there once.
Interesting.
Oh.
It's one of the nicer houses. Shouldn't take long to find it.
Okay. And I'll be able to find you guys. Cypher, Zastrava. She it's very important, hand on you, don't lose Shirku. Make sure he watches over you too. Okay? Because I'm going to be away.
We can take care of him, and I'm sure he will watch over us.
Yeah, you guys are just delicate. So I will be back.
I'm sure
And Mila will find some sort of wall to climb up on and shift gloriously into quite the large bird to start surveying over the city.
I've seen
Glorious feathers.
a lot of things in my time. What is that?
You'll be seeing a lot more of that. Also, it's not unusual. Some demons do that too.
That is not a demon or creature or flying thing I have ever seen. What is that?
It has feathers, it's a bird.
It is from the southernmost isle where Anastraza?
Anastriana.
Anastriana. Does she have another name?
None
I
that
don't think so.
any of you would necessarily know of how Like you say Anastriana, and he's just like,
The goddess.
It's the southernmost island that's surrounded by fog.
It's an
How does
island you
she
can only get to if you've had somebody to take you there who knows where it is. Who's been there before.
you go into that area and you sink.
Only because there's creatures underneath the water that attack you.
That's why you don't go near the area.
Otherwise, it's actually quite an island.
No one wants to sink. Water, no. Keep us out of the water.
Lots of dinosaurs on the island.
I don't think the world has a concept of dinosaurs.
He just kind of stares at you blankly. Mila, if you wouldn't mind giving me a perception check and a stealth
Indeed,
check.
And I do have keen senses in this form, so I have advantage on this roll and +8. So let me. A 27.
26. But yes,
Oh, did I math wrong? Yes.
it's fine. 26. Still plenty good. So as you fly north, you quickly are able to see the nicer house that is obviously the mayor's. And taking a look, you actually see on the top floor, like the southernmost floor, is you just looking at it, you can tell like the little bit in. Okay, maybe Mila can't tell. It's a very feminine room, lots of flowery designs and stuff like that. The window is shattered. And actually on top of the roof, you actually see like a mucusy trail leading from the top of that roof to another roof to another roof to like it clambered up.
Does it look like the trail is going south?
Trail is
likely?
going north, like it exits
Oh.
the town.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
main reason you're able to see it, like you can see from where most people would probably be at. Like there are guards patrolling the thing, and that's why I wanted a stealth check as well, if you could be so kind.
Oh, sorry if I
You're good.
missed. Mhm.
I just want to know if you're causing a alert. Okay. You see guards walking, but the like mucusy trail you see like goes over top of like the top of the towers and stuff. So it looks like whatever caused this trail avoided detection.
Okay, so the mucusy trail is sort of out of sight of like humans and people
Yeah.
walking on the ground.
Yep.
Okay, Ayla will soar and follow along north for the mucus trail.
Cypher's the Strava Shirku, you all watch as Mila just starts going north, keeps going north, keeps going. And Mila, are you passing outside of the walls?
Does it keep on going
Yep.
past that?
It goes into the woods.
I think we should follow.
And
Ah,
yeah, at that point I'll bank around, do, and sort of find the party to yell at them.
Oh, yelling. Oh, so. Okay.
I just expected some sort of like bird caw. Terrible
Oh.
eldritch screech.
I'd love to tell, alright?
Like a bird's call, but much deeper from a very large bird. Has that sort of unnerving flair.
Oh,
And-
What was?
Sastrava, Cypher, Shirku, you notice a lot of people as she makes that call are looking up like, what's the, what? What is, are we being attacked?
Oh, it's a lovely bird of paradise. They say you see those once every 100 years, and it's supposed to bring about a month of great glory. I announce wildly, loudly, so hopefully everybody can hear.
Deception check.
I mean,
If this drama pulls this off, it's going to be top tier. That is.
Everyone within earsight of you, it's like, really? And then you start hearing it's spread, like the tail spread.
And Mila will shift into like some glorious golden feather colors as she turns around and starts flying north. Go full ho-oh time.
Nice.
yeah, I think she wants us to follow us now. Also, good save.
That's why I went to the lore college. I could spread
So-
rumors just as good as the rest of them.
Nice.
I mean, that does like fully make backstory sense. Like, Sistrava would know the exact flares needed to.
Get a rumor going throughout the
Mhm.
entirety of Whitherthorn. Maybe
Not
beyond.
cause mass panic.
Yeah.
Good job avoiding that.
Alright, let's go.
So you're all running out, and they let you out of the gates pretty easily. Like, they give you like a once over of, oh, no Asger. Okay, you're good.
They're looking for Asger.
So Strava, you get 4 fate points.
Oh god. Okay.
You deserve it.
How are you guys continuing to go? Mila up in the air, and then you guys following? Okay.
Because you sort of implied that they wouldn't be able to see the slime trail.
Once
from,
it's
like-
down on the ground, like, it's able to be seen a little bit of
Okay.
it. And actually, as you're starting to get into the tree brush, it's a little bit harder for you to actually see it. Because
I wonder what the party's reaction is when they start seeing the mucus, because up until that point, they're just following Mila and Faith.
Yeah.
What
I like
is this stuff?
Cypher, and you deal with this sort of stuff, Cypher? Any ideas?
Ah, I see something gross. Clearly, it's Cypher's fault. It's a great way to start this.
You see how clean my clothes are usually? What makes you think I deal with this type of stuff? Now, bones, which are clean, mind you, deal with a lot. But this is a bit more sticky than I like.
How do you think you get the bones?
Beetles. I let the beetles eat the flesh off the bones.
Well, can you do some mumbo jumbo? See if you can figure out anything.
Mila, as you're like above them, you just see them all looking and staring at some mucus and like talking. And then
And Mila will sort of like fly sort of a bit lower towards the trees following along to see, because yes, tree cover can block, but you can also get some indication based on like the wildlife that's around on where disturbed areas of the forest are.
it's very true. And Cypher's the Strava and Shirk, you just see Kindep's looking at like,
I couldn't quite hear you there. I think you're a little far from the mic.
he's just looking at like, ugh, ugh.
I guess I'll do a base animal handling because that Cypher stage doesn't know this too well. Untrained, so I'm like, it's slime.
Are you just looking at it? What are you
Yes.
doing, Cypher?
I'm poking it with a stick.
Lick it, Cypher.
As you poke it with a stick, feels kind of mucusy and gooey.
It's
Nothing,
mucus.
no animal that you know of. Give me an Arcana check.
Yeah, it's not my best.
12.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah, no animal thing or any effect that you know of would create this.
snails and slugs are usually much smaller. So this is maybe a wizard got bored and made a larger slug.
That'd be very strange.
We do strange things when we're bored, Sharku.
At least I'm not making giant cubes that eat random things that touches.
Now, what are you going to do with an accumulation of gunk you can't get rid of? These are efficient disposal systems, Shirku.
I was making reference to a monster too.
Mm-hmm.
With that, Shirku he continues along the trail, trying to trek into the forest since Mila's gonna be having harder time from the air.
So,
Does it
oh yes.
look like the trail is getting more sticky and fresh as we go into the woods, or like was it more sticky and fresh the other way? So I don't want to go the wrong way.
More fresh going that way. Also, well, you guys wouldn't really know that. Yeah, more fresh going that way.
All right, towards the crush side. I don't know if this is gonna have to do with our missing child, but if this is our missing child, children are much stickier than I remember.
So, can I get a survival check from Mila and Shirku? And it's a Strava cipher. What all are you guys doing while you're going?
Ooh.
Alright, well.
I guess I'm just trying to keep up.
Okay.
All this outdoor running around, because Mila's also really fast, like 70 feet flying by the bird, and you're struggling through town on a 30-foot movement.
Struggling through forest on a 30-foot move. In-depths is keeping watch for y'all with a 27. Goddamn you, hidden depths. So 22, 19. Okay, you're both able to keep pretty good grasp. And so Strava, were you about to ask a question?
I am, since we don't have lovely Asger, I am going to cast Enhance Ability on Cypher, Mila. Mila's down on the ground, right?
No.
No, I'm still flying.
Oh, okay. I guess Cypher, Hidden Depths, and Shirku. And give them Bear's Endurance, so you'll all gain 2d6 temporary hit points and have advantage on Constitution checks.
Alright.
And that's it.
Okay. See, 1 second. I'm making sure I adjust things.
Well, we'll definitely know for certain if we're on the right trail. If there's bones, 7 pairs of bones inside of some whatever this thing is.
7 pairs of bones?
Yes.
Interesting.
If it ate them. And hopefully not a small set as well, just in case this is actually a child and this is something entirely different that happened upon them.
So after about 20 minutes of travel, 30 minutes of travel outside, you kind of get more... it's not hard for you guys to follow it because Shirku and Mila, you guys are on top of this, and Hidden Depths is keeping an eye out, and you guys actually end up finding what looks like a cave entrance that looks like it goes deeper down into the ground. You've come across a couple of spots where there's lakes and stuff like that, like some rivers and stuff, but it doesn't take you guys long to find it. And the mucus trail kind of goes down into the cave.
Yeah, and presuming Mila finds it first, she'll give out like a deep, like, rumbling crow and make her way to loop back and try to find a place to land near the cave entrance.
It's not hard for you. Not difficult at all.
And then I wait for the rest of the party to catch up.
Take some. What were you saying, Shirku?
No, never mind.
Since I am at the speed.
Yes, because you got mobile, didn't you? Very nice.
Yes. Oh, and I'm sure Hidden Depths has questions to ask us. Now the bird has landed. You can just like see in person.
Are you still a bird?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I will say,
staying nice and visible.
he like comes up and after like running, like they've been jogging, keeping up.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just like kind of looking over the shape and everything and like, it looks. Are you all able to fly on her? Would you be able to like get on top and use it as a point of archery, like to fire down death upon your enemies?
If Mila allows you to be on her back.
Can she train others to do this?
And Mila sort of like sort of raises the wings and haunches and like holds head to the side when he asks and just like
I don't understand her. Okay.
Mila will start like walking towards the cave to look at the entrance a bit more.
It's the entrance at this point is about 10 feet wide, though it does look like after about... Do you have dark vision in this form?
This form has blinds. Nope. Oh no, that's the other one. No vision.
No vision. Yeah.
So yeah, looks like a cave goes in, so Mila will start to shift out after looking sort of at the front of this cave.
And Shirko is going to look in as well, because he does have dark vision.
After about 60 feet, it actually looks like it might widen up a bit. Like right at the end of your vision, it looks like the cave widens.
And Mela will, excitedly go, yeah, the slime at the Artemis Den goes north and through to here. She points down into the cave.
It looks like the cave widens 60 feet in.
Ooh. Okay. Ooh, what is this? And Mila will start to poke at the slime.
Give me a... whatever check you would like to make, Esmila. I don't have a...
I see you smiling
Nice.
there.
Not nature.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. Oh, not nature. Oh,
No-
sorry.
Well, no, that's me. Just nothing in the natural world at all. Have you ever seen anything like this?
This is a bad sign. This isn't really a critter
Oh.
slime.
We can tell. It's nothing I've ever seen that was demonic. That's demonic.
Well,
And
I hate to be like our brave princess, but I think the only way now is forward.
okay.
With caution.
With caution.
I like the caution. So we're going to be quiet as we go in?
Going to try.
We can try, but Shirku
Do
kind of
you-
looks at himself for a moment, then looks back up. I'm not exactly quiet.
If they want us to be quiet proceeding forward, do you want to watch their back, Shirku? And I'll lead the front.
I don't mind taking them back.
Okay.
So you can
It's
also
just a good
see in the dark.
dynamic.
Are we all able to see?
I am.
It's dark down there, and I've worked with people who can't.
I
We'll need
can.
torch.
I can help. Yeah. And
Oh, I can
Mila
see
will-
perfectly. And his eyes, his feline eyes, just kind of.
Blink, blink.
Mhm.
I mean, it's like, oh, I can help, and she'll start to glow a bit. We'll be fine.
So she's in the back with the loud one there, right?
Yeah. And Cypher,
Oh,
I
you
hold
want me in
out
the
my
back?
hand.
I will be near Mila, who is glowing.
Okay.
Okay.
So, who's our front line then?
I guess that's
I
me.
was.
Good, good, good.
You.
I can go up front if needed, but I'm not exactly stealthy.
I mean, by the looks of it, stealth is not going to be viable. He can't see. She glows. And you're loud.
Because I have full armor, yes.
I mean, there's always the other option if we can't do stealth. We can just charge in, ready to see whatever happens.
I like this idea. I'll be in the back.
Yes, we'll charge in cautiously. Or we could have someone just throw a fireball in.
I'm
and
okay.
it happens.
I mean, I can
I'm okay
hurl
leading
one.
the
but-
charge if you can stick near Cypher and Zastrava, Shirku.
I thought we were supposed to bring this person back alive.
Yeah. Well, if we charge in, then
Well, if it's a person, do people make these? Mila points at like the slime trail.
No.
No.
the longer we
Okay,
wait and debate,
okay.
the more likely something is to get hurt.
Well, either way, we better keep going.
So I can charge in, and I won't attack
However-
a child, and let you guys follow up, and I will screech once for run away and twice for help.
However, I can't scout ahead with my avatar.
Scout first, then charge.
Alright.
Okay.
I summon up my echo and transfer my consciousness over as an avatar.
Want to
Which
give
last-
me a avatar's stealth check there?
Sure. I'll also bring this up for you.
I remember
Oh.
all of that.
Yep.
Not surprising.
Okay. Very, very nice. 3. So I'm going to just show you as you get to your 60 foot of movement. I believe this means only you should be able to see things, correct? Everyone else has a black screen?
Yes, I only see a black screen.
Shirku, can you
Correct.
see things?
Yes.
As you're walking down there, clink, 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 you watch as all of their eyes look at you. Let's see, what's your range of vision? 60 feet, right?
Yeah, that's 60 feet.
So yeah. Let's see. Yeah, those you see those 3?
Yeah, I see those three.
And that's all. The bottom two, their eyes, like their body and skin, you just see like covered in mucus, and like their eyes are like kind of pale and just looking at you. Like, this one, his skin's a little bit on the lighter side, like almost like a purplish. His hair's white, eyes are sharp and see you. Give me a perception check.
As you wish. I'm rolling no now. That's funny.
The inside of his iris, it looks weird. You're not really able to tell what at this distance and in this lighting. But he then pulls out, let me see if I remember correctly. This one. Loading. I hate how long it takes to load up the character sheets. Pulls out a bow, takes aim, and you just watch as it pierces your echo. Your echo disappears.
Alright. With that, I'm going to start telling the group, don't be covered in mucus. Don't touch it at all.
What do you say with us?
Don't pick up any of the mucus. Don't cover yourself with that at all. It's best not to touch it.
That was my plan.
I saw 3 individuals in there, a tent, a ladder, actually 2 tents and a ladder. One's on higher ground with a bow.
You want me to get the bowman first? Were they on the left or the right?
They're all covered in this mucus. Their eyes are...
The one north was not covered in mucus.
2 of them are covered in mucus. Their eyes are dilated, you said?
The ones in mucus were kind of like... Faded, yes.
Their eyes were faded.
I was like, what's the word?
You don't have another weapon, do you, Shirku?
I have a morning star.
Good. You may need that.
Those have perception higher than 15. You do hear a lot of movement going on down now. Deeper into the cave.
And the one...
Did you see anyone that we're looking for? Real quick, Shirku.
No, I don't believe so.
Okay.
Not any boxes.
You guys try to take one alive. I'll lead. And Mila dashes.
Be careful of that archer, though. His eyes seemed off.
I'll deal with them and presume that, like Shirku
like
to
the
point
best.
where the archer vaguely was.
I forgot that I moved you guys all onto the screen and now you all can see things.
Oh no.
Oh well, it's fine.
And yeah, right away Mila starts to dash. I can do stealth with disadvantage because she's trying to be
There is no stealth.
quiet. Okay.
There is no stealth at this point.
Yeah. Mila would like to dash her 40 feet towards where she was told the archer was.
Can I does that look about accurate for your guys' setup of how you were planning on going in?
Yeah.
Okay, then give me one moment while I click open initiative tracker. Because initiative.
Of course. And I'm curious, like, how easy or how much easier did Mila make the investigation by just having the
Of course.
over bird sight?
Made it easier. Definitely made it easier. There's that.
So yeah, so far one's an archer. I'm guessing one of them looked like a priest.
Maybe. It's dark. In the dark, it's hard to see even with dark vision. Everything's one color.
Yeah, true. They all bleed the same though.
I have so many character sheets open now. Make sure when you roll your initiative, you select your token.
That one, woo!
Oh wow, someone actually rolled worse than me. I'm surprised.
Mine should be the higher value. I just need to figure out how to add the +5 for alert still.
Oh hey, I was right. There was a priest in there. I'm so glad I have the avatar. It makes so much noise.
Let's see.
Ooh. Is that a shadow fae hunt that I see?
You're accessing the hidden archives there.
Ooh. Yeah. Ooh.
I accept that Mila's in trouble.
Give me 1 second as I move something over. There we go. There's that. Now I move myself back over. Oh, wrong one. That one. There we go. I had to move someone off of the map. And so Zastrava, you're at a 19? Is that your initiative, Zastrava?
Sorry, I had to find Zoom. I had originally rolled
14. Oh,
yeah,
It was an
26,
11
I think,
plus
originally.
3.
26.
Yeah.
Everyone else's initiative
Oh,
count
yeah.
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Descending.
I always roll low on initiative anymore. I don't know why.
You need that sweet, sweet alert beat.
Yes, I do.
Sit back. And give me one. Oop. I just gotta go there. As I change the music around for us. Loading, loading, loading. Oh, there is one person I did forget to roll for.
I have a feeling this is gonna be a painful fight.
Oh, he rolled on that one. Great. Great first roll, Hidden Depths. Great first roll. Okay.
Oh no!
Zastrava.
Yeah.
Can you...
It's 30 feet. That's the measure. Okay, so I need a little closer. Which ones are the slimy ones?
The 4 that you can see.
Okay.
The first 4 are all very slimy. Let's see. Let's make sure I go move this and adjust that down a bit. Make sure this is...
What the heck are those things?
And reopen that back up. So the front 4, 5 are all slimy.
Perfect. Well, I can see. Oh, can I reach that one too? Let's see. Sorry, I didn't see this one over here. It was like hidden by. a character. So I can move over a little more. Alright, so they're all within 30 feet of me, so I'm gonna stride forward. And at 3rd level then, I'm going to look up at them and say, "You lovely slimy guards, you, how dare you take up residence in this cave?" And I'm gonna try and
Oh, hey, zombies.
bane on them.
Bane.
With the 16 charisma.
Charisma save. Nice.
Yeah.
They're slime zombies.
4. 1. 19 on the first one, 15 on the next. What's your saving throw?
16.
DC 16. So the top one is not affected by Vayne.
Okay. So when they make, before they make an attack or saving throw, they must roll a d4 and subtract that number from the attack or saving throw. So, all good. And then I look back over my shoulder. The touch. Never remember. I think I have to touch for Bardic Inspiration, so I will.
You don't. Bardic Inspiration is just within 30 feet, 60 feet, something like that.
Alright. I'm gonna look back over my shoulder at Mila and be like, "Come on, Mila, show them what you've got." And give her a die of inspiration, and that's it.
Yes.
Sorry, as I'm marking them all as seeing you come down there. Let's see. You watch as one like comes out from the dark, from where you could barely see it, and still while within the dark, you just watch as he vanishes into the darkness and appears in front of you. Are you food for master?
This is not a good sign, guys.
I most certainly am not food.
Oh.
But perhaps we could find food to feed your master, if we could meet him.
Servant for the mirror, then?
I quickly palm, then unpalm the ring. Perhaps.
Make a deception check.
You do have a ring from a master servant.
Some lovely wisdom right there.
Food or servant? Food or servant?
I think we've already clarified that.
Perhaps is not exact. Food or servant? And we'll get on to the next turn. Mila, it's your turn.
At least I didn't get attacked.
You saw those attack rolls, right?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3. And then, like, is there any climb up on these walls sorts of things?
For you, yes. For other people, no.
4, 5, 6. Ooh. And they're, like, right up there.
Buddha
Is that an archer?
servant. Are you just ignoring him as you did that?
Who?
Mila just exited a attack of opportunity range.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do.
Just
'Cause I
ignoring
was
him.
trying to, like, navigate around.
Oh, you probably could have if you would have just went like straight up and over. So yeah, you'd like
Yeah, let me see. 'Cause
just straight instead of going down and over.
3, 4.
Yeah. Okay, I thought you had went down.
Yeah, because I thought, I guess I didn't, like, quite see that because I have, like, limited I do
Limited
have,
range.
Like, 15 foot.
Understood.
I just don't have great vision.
The
3, 4.
creature in front of you, the human in front of you, is one of the slimy. He has like what armor did they have on? Splint mail armor. All covered in slime. Eyes are just like void, just shells of what eyes should be, and just like staring agape at you like.
They're soulless.
Is it tracking me?
Yes.
Okay, then we're going to be avoiding this. So 6, 4, 5, 6. And, like, is there enough up on the ceiling to crawl around?
Not to get away from, like, you would still be within, like, the ceiling at this part is about 5 feet high, 10 feet high. So you'd be within melee range of him. And he just has a long sword just right now sitting, like, he's holding it, just barely holding it on the ground, just watching you.
And what weapon did you say you had again?
A long sword.
Okay. Huh, okay, I can't find anything on like 5e withdraws and action.
It's a disengage.
Oh, it's disengage. Okay. It was just like, what is the text on this?
It costs your action. Doesn't give you any extra movement though.
Yeah. I think we'll just skitter on by, except that thing, and then dashing. So go for it.
He, with like, you weren't expecting it, he just quickly grabs it with his second hand and swings at you for a 13 to hit.
Nope.
And misses, and he actually takes out a part of the wall, like a part of like the cave wall. He just cleaves right through it. Food it is. And you can continue your move.
Yeah. And what about this guy?
It's one of the like pale, like purplish skin, white hair. He has a bow and is paying close attention to you as you're coming up to him. Looks like he's about to ready another arrow.
Yeah, that's the guy who shot my avatar.
Yep. And yep, that's the one. And is he up on anything like an archer's post?
Nope. Just up on the higher part of the cave.
Yeah. And doop. And we will skitter around him. And do. Let's see if for the ones who can see me, We're going to shift the face into a series of spines and let out some unnerving noises. Right next to this guy here.
Okay.
Sweet.
Wrong.
Come around and just.
What's the site? What's the range? Just any that can
those
see
who
you?
can see me, yes. So it depends on their dark vision or not. And since I've clearly attracted various attention with the chunk on the wall.
Let's see.
Yeah. Time to put on a
Oh,
colorful
wrong one.
display of sharp teeth to unnerve, make
So
them fear.
24, 19, and 12. So the Fey Hunter is feared for a turn. Frightened for a turn.
Mhm.
It's a good fear one. Yeah.
I'm sad they had advantage on this save.
There's reasons.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of Fey Hunter, but that's okay. Given Mila being as she is,
Sure.
and that will be a pass.
That'll be that, and then and he's good, and then 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sorry, I'm sure I ruined your plans for diplomacy.
16, 19, 2 of them fail. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. And doop. And
Mhm.
doop.
Diplomacy, who needs that?
So it's frightened. Frightened of you for a turn. And it's his turn.
Mhm.
Good. Good. He has disadvantage, so that doesn't matter there. Yeah, it's at disadvantage already, so might as well.
Yeah, it's super disadvantage.
You'll
Mhm.
I'll roll one more. First one, second one. So does a 15 hit Mila?
Exactsies.
Okay. So you take half damage on this first one. Is 6. How do you roll just damage on these? Is it gonna let me do that?
Type/roll XDX.
Yeah, it's just hoping that the. Oh wait, that might be it.
The sidebar also might just let you.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
So 10
Mhm.
points of piercing, 10 points of poison, so
Mhm.
10 points of total damage. As you take half, as the arrow just he just
Okay.
launches 2 arrows in quick succession at you, like, and one goes way wide, and the other one just pierces, and you feel the poison course through you.
Mhm. And yeah,
Mm.
we'll give out quite the screech and get ready for combat.
And then next up is Hidden Depths. So I assume diplomacy's out of the water.
Seems that way.
Food! You'll all be food! Okay.
Well, there's a priest somewhere around here. We'll need to take care of that.
You watch
Well,
as
and the person right next to you seems to be sentient for capture.
Okay. You watch as he pulls out 2 guns. I guess it's time to lull them. And he fires once.
Ooh.
For 14 plus. Why doesn't it show me? Show me! Well. Equip. Main hand. Okay. Alright, I guess just keep main hand. Yes. So that would be a 26 to hit him, which definitely hits. 10 points of damage. Or 12 points of piercing damage. So he says, lull them into a false sense of security. And you watch as that first one, Zestrava, you actually get a good view of it. It leaves like a bolt that's just like lodged in, a large metal bolt. You may want to duck. As he fires the second one with advantage. Nah. Okay. Okay. I see you, Hidden Depths. I see you. It's an extra bit. So max dice would be 10, 22
Gunslinger?
plus, and yes, 2
Neat.
plus 5, 29, 35. 35 points of a lightning damage as the second one goes off and launches just a bolt of lightning that sticks into the pitten. Like the rod that was left there. And you see it just zap into him. And then he takes one more, he like clicks, and then you watch as lull goes and he fires one last time. And that one just hits for 12 points of damage. So 6 points of damage. You should have made a deal. And that'll be the all for Hidden Depths. War Priest. Who is not scared. He is baned. Oh, that's cool. Sorry, that's my first time using the spells thing.
Mm-hmm.
Show spell description. Thank you.
Oh, Fun Strike.
Lovely.
That's gonna hurt.
So Zestrava and Shirku, I need you both to please make me a dexterity saving throw. You rolled pretty bad at
I'm gonna
least.
use lucky, and Shirku, don't forget you have never mind, it's a con.
Yeah, that's a con out of dex. So, ow, that's gonna hurt.
Well, that didn't help.
Any fate points being spent?
Yes, actually. If I don't, this is gonna hurt like crazy.
It's only 25 points of damage.
I'm gonna spend 3 fate points.
I will
Ow.
spend 6.
6. That's so many.
What? I only rolled an 8. Oh, I forgot I had a
DC
plus.
DC 15.
Oh, I will add 4.
4. And were you spending 3 or 2, Shirku?
Yeah, 2.
Okay. So you both take 12 points of damage. Do either of you have any resistance to fire or radiant damage?
Ah.
Just poison.
Okay. 12 points of damage.
Can I get a ping where I hear the spellcast come from?
You can get a ping of the flame.
Mm.
Luckily, I know where the spellcaster is.
Mhm.
Let's see, because you definitely see the flame light up. I'm just gonna do it like this,
Mhm.
like this circle of an area where you know
Oh,
your
yeah.
friends are at. And Zastrava, can I get
'Cause,
a?
like, spellcasting is usually audio.
It is, but you just also heard a bang, bang, bang. Lots of things going on within this 6 seconds.
Mhm.
Can I get a Constitution saving throw, Zastrava?
Yeah.
Nice. Sorry, it takes a second for that to come up.
No worries.
All right. Ready's in action. Shirku, your turn.
All right. I'm going to. That should be 3 feet. I should move down here. And point out this one. The priest is over here. Because I can see him. Unless this is blocking vision.
It's not. It's kind of
Before-
like a. It's not really a tent there. It's more of kind of like a cart that's like been like a bedroll or that's been spread out at the bottom.
Ah, okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and attack this guy twice. Quick. And let's try.
26 to hit.
Yeah, 26 to hit.
Will hit.
And let's try the bonus on the Great Weapon Master to see if I get extra damage in.
For your next one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because yeah. So 21 to hit. That'll still hit. So that'll be minus 20 points of damage. Ouch.
Yep. And for my bonus action, I'm going to take Tunnel Fighting Stance.
Smart.
And that'll be in my turn, because I can't do anything else.
So this one, first of all, is gonna come rushing over here. This one is gonna come rushing up here. Shirku, at that point, you'd be able to attack him.
That I would. Smacky smacky. 19 to hit.
19 does hit for 10 points of damage. And he gets frozen in his tracks.
And I'm guessing I get to do that 2 more times.
Yup.
20 and 23 to hit.
Minus. Okay. That hits. And so as you're like sinking it in, it's sinking in pretty well. You're cutting them, you're stopping them, and like they're starting to charge, and you're just like hitting. How are you attacking them, out of my curiosity? Lethally, non-lethally? Aiming to kill or aiming to maim?
I'm gonna maim this time around.
Okay. So like just like chopping into part of their knees and like slowing them down with your sentinel feet.
Yeah, just smack into the side of the knee, and if they crumple down, they crumple down.
Let me see. Okay. Yeah, I did right.
There's priests that can heal broken bones, isn't there?
Maybe. The one that does get to actually do something is going to go and attack Mila. Mila does a 16 hit.
Has advantage on me?
No. But 16's the first one.
Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah.
You take 4 points of slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
As he just Cypher.
Alrighty. Well, I was going to help even the odds a little bit. Right about there seems like a good idea. Let's see, HP. Our favorite little bone golem is going to pop up and smack that guy right there.
Nice. With advantage.
Ooh.
Because Zastrava is flanking.
So that's a crit.
So that would be 8, 12 plus 11, 23. My brain's working well. 25 points of damage.
Yes.
He's just like ready to attack and then just food. You will be food for master.
And Cypher's gonna move a little closer.
On the looks of it, you might end up being the food first.
And that will be my turn.
Zastrava.
Alright. So, could I see this person? Oh, sorry, I need a
Yep,
cookie.
all the way back there. He's
Yeah,
just
was
at
that
the. Oh, but
Was that the one who, could I see them like casting anything when that giant flame erupted behind me?
nope. That was down south.
Yeah, I pointed out where the priest was.
One all the way at the back is he's a bit bigger, probably closer to the 7 foot than the 6 foot, and he has a long pole arm weapon of some sort.
Yeah. But yeah, I pointed out the priest down here, so.
Okay. Well, Decisions. I'm gonna look at the guy way in the back and go, you know, you haven't done anything yet, but you're definitely not the person we're looking for. So I am going to attempt to cast Polymorph.
They're gonna be a slime-covered sheep.
I like to turn him into a duck.
Slime-covered Daffy Duck. Or Donald Duck.
Does a 19 succeed? 19 succeeds. Okay.
But wait, let me see. Let me see if I can do something. Where's my reaction? Oh no, it's an ability. Would that have been an ability check? That'd be like a saving.
That's a saving throw, yeah.
Okay. No, I can't do that. Okay. I tried. And I'll look over to Shirku and be like, well, I did my best. Turn them to mince and give him some inspiration. No,
Yay!
So, next up, is that all? Any movement? Okay. He's going to go through and attack Shirku. Shirku's the one who hurt him the most. Three. So that would be a 16 to hit you, Shirku?
16 doesn't hit, the other two do.
Okay. So you take... Do the other two exceed by 10 at all? I assume no.
No, I have an AC of 18.
So 18 points of piercing damage for the rapier as he stabs into you. And then his dagger comes up from beneath it, hitting the same point, taking another 8 piercing damage. And can you please make a Constitution saving throw?
18, so a total of 26.
Yep.
Alright. Ow.
Yeah, he didn't like what you did to him either.
And I do remember I have advantage of Constitution checks. Because our local bard.
Woohoo!
Does crit 20 work?
Yeah, that will definitely do. That'll do, donkey. And then the next thing he's gonna do...
I thought it'd be the ogre, not the donkey.
You watch as he just vanishes into shadow. And he's gonna go here. And then he's gonna go here. And then you hear some strange language being spoken. I don't think any of you understand this language. So yeah, that is it for his turn. Mila.
I do have primordial.
Nope.
Okay.
Abyssal?
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Sylvan?
Nope. Any deep speakers here?
That might be
Dark.
sure.
I know Dark Elves learn deep speech, but
No, they don't. They learn Drow or Elven.
Mm.
Good try
Well,
though.
Underdark, rather.
Underdark. Not deep
Tabaxi.
speech.
Not
Deep speech.
until Next.
Not deep speech.
Deep speech is different things. Mila, your turn.
Yes. No, I was just listening in.
Yeah, I don't have
So-
deep speech.
Mila
Chloe.
will roar and shift and bite at the one on the left and claw at the one on the right. Boop. Boop.
So bite on the one on the left. Attack 15. That matches. So half damage, 7 damage.
Mm-hmm. Nice, nice.
And
And then-
you miss with the claw.
Fair enough. And then as a bonus action, I'll do a little bit of healing and pass.
Do you need to heal?
Hmm?
As an Allosaurus?
I mean,
Because your Allosaurus is full HP.
oh, right. And I can't heal base form. Okay.
Yeah. Though your
Oh.
Allosaurus isn't set to full HP.
Thank you. That might have been part of my confusion.
You good?
You're free.
You watch as he disappears into shadow, reappears over there, and then he takes 2 shots at you. So that's a 26 and an 11. Is the
Oh, he just disappeared?
he teleported in the darkness.
Okay. 26 will hit.
Oh wait, you can't even see him. 26 and a 27 to hit.
Yeah. Isn't he still frightened, though?
Not at the end of your turn, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, because yours lasts until the end of your next turn. That's why I was frightened last turn. So that would be 16 points of damage, 12 piercing, 4 poison.
Mm-hmm.
And is 26 above your 10 above your AC?
As an Allosaurus, yes.
So you take 4 more points of damage. Actually, 5 more points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have a lot of dice. And then 27 is definitely above.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. 6, 10, 18, 10, 18, 20, and that would be 20, 31, and 29, 41, plus an extra, and 41, 51, 63 points of damage from that crit.
An extra 63 points of damage?
The second one was 63. As he crits, sneak attacks.
What's the damage on top of what's already listed in roll 20?
Oh, don't worry about roll 20. Or the extra damage on top of that, 63 from the total of that one. So that would be 12, 21. 12, 21, 38. So 38, 63. Did you include the second bit of damage already?
Yeah, I already did the second bit of damage from what I see on roll 20.
38.
Or here, if I add...
3, 5, 25 more damage.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe it'll pop back down.
As that second one is a crit with a sneak attack with the poison.
Wow.
And then... What's your speed? There we go. And you just watch as he for those of you who can see him, just starts running down.
Meal roar.
Do we, I mean, I guess I can just kill these ones. And he takes aim.
You can kill these ones, I'll go after the caster.
Let's see. $21 to hit, which hits for 1d10. So 8. 13. And you watch as he takes 2 shots at the north one. And which hits for 6. And again, it goes, the first one leaves like a large like rod in them. And then the second one follows up with lightning, which is for 18, 24 points of damage on that one. And he'll do one last one with lull. For 10 more points of damage. So in 3 shots, he goes through, takes 1 shot, sticks a pole into the left side of him. The lightning chains into it, and as he's still like shocking, you just watch as a big pole comes into the one's head and falls down dead. And then he's gonna
Nice.
slowly walk up this way. Let's see. Shirku,
Hmm?
can you please make me a charisma saving throw?
Oh no. Oh, whoops, I'm still advantaged.
It doesn't
Sorry.
Yeah, I
matter.
think you have inspiration still.
Yeah, I have inspiration. That was a
13.
1d4 or something.
D8.
D8.
D8 for the inspiration.
So 14. I believe you still have failed.
Did they just try to banish Shirku? To where?
I don't think this is a try at the moment. Pretty sure this is a success for his part.
Uh-oh.
At least, unless Shirku's doing anything else, because he has failed so far. He's at 14.
They're banishing Shirku.
Yo? Shirku, are you going and being banished?
I'm actually curious to where I'm being banished to.
You just get banished to a little pocket dimension with nothing in it.
Oh, cool, I can heal there.
Yep. Okay. Goodbye, Shirku.
Wait, I don't want Shirku banished.
Be gone, pot.
I'm going to counterspell it.
Can I see a roll there then, please?
Yeah, let's see.
I went poof.
Yeah, it's a...
And you watch as Shirku starts to evaporate.
Charisma, my weakness. Why did I have to be so unconvincing?
That's plus your intelligence. Is that including your intelligence mod, or is that just the straight d20?
That's just a straight D20. I didn't know if it got the intelligence. If it does, then it's a 15.
It's a caster check, so you get your intelligence mod, yeah.
Alright.
Give me a moment. I'm going back to the GM layer and moving someone over from the GM layer back to the token layer. You start to watch as Shirku's like, I don't feel so
I would like
good.
to say, as Shirku's fading away, a ghostly soldier pops up, looks him over, and it's not your time to leave this fight. Bring him back, Phil.
Nice. And yeah, that is well,
Yeah, that was an interesting experience.
it's
I
gonna
didn't feel
move
so
over
good.
here.
Oh, hey, my target's running away. I want to murder it.
That's it there. Shirku, your turn.
Yes. Yes, it is. These things are in the way.
Yep.
All right. So, first up, I'm going to whack this one. See if it dies.
Back in the top one.
No, bottom. Also, I missed.
Yep.
Extra attack.
That just hits.
All right.
So you swing once wildly as you're still kind of getting your orientation right after kind of going incorporeal for a second. And then you swing back and hit it in the knee. Oh. Still standing.
All right. I'm gonna go tunnel fighter stance again. I can't get to this guy in time.
While staying
can
where
try
you're
it.
at.
Yeah, if I move, I can move down, but it'll take too much movement for me to go around.
Recommendation for you. because I know you haven't really used it as much. If you move backwards, when they move towards you, you will get, because right now at the moment, if they move, they don't provoke attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, but here's the thing: if they move forward, they can still attack
Okay.
Strava.
Next up is this turn.
So I'm making myself bait.
He's going to move there.
Slap.
I don't think you're able to slap him. He's
Why
still
not?
within your attack of he hasn't left your
Said
threatened
no.
range.
Sentinel.
Yeah, that would be
Awesome.
your one sentinel thing, I believe.
And there was also pole arm and then Tunnel Fighter, which I believe Tunnel Fighters.
What I believe it
That's
happens is because the sentinel, you're allowed to target one person per turn who moves within your thing. Polearm
Right,
is when
good.
they enter your range. You get the attack of opportunity.
I believe there was one that allowed me to.
Either way, it doesn't really change too much for them at the moment. What was the other effect on them? Oh, frightened. Yeah, they're done being frightened now. Gimlet. How's that attack looking, Shirku?
Okay, never mind. I learned something new. Yay!
Yeah. You still get an attack on one of them as he is attacking Zestrava.
Yep.
Why?
Because Zestrava does a 15 hit you?
Hit my
AC?
armor class? Yes. Yes.
That's 9 points of slashing damage.
Um,
Is 15 your AC?
no.
So 9 from the first one. 24 from the second one. As he crits. Shirku, does a 12 hit you?
No.
22 does hit you, though, I believe, correct?
22, yes.
So that's 5 points of slashing to you. And you miss him. And then on the other side, the other one's going to attack Mila with his two-handed.
Shirk is not looking too good now. In
Mila?
fact, he's struggling to hold himself up.
Does a 19 hit? I assume a 9 misses. 4 points of slashing damage as he... And that is it for them. Cypher.
Alright. Let's see. Without 2 enemies right there. Alright, Cypher's gonna move there. And little white and green lights are gonna circle Cypher. And casting Spirit Shroud on myself.
New one.
Yes. And I will attack this one.
Which one?
With a,
Top one?
this one right here.
Okay. 20 will
20.
hit. for 9 points of damage.
Actually, it takes an addition, so it takes 17 points of damage.
Nice.
One of the little green lights latches onto the firebolt and hits it for radiant damage.
Radiant. Okay.
Yes.
I respect that. Dipping into some other things, I see.
Yes.
Mhm.
And then, let's see. My big old Bethany is gonna move right there and slap the one I just attacked. Just for the extra oomph of it. That's my real damage dealer.
Can you roll another D8
yeah.
for me?
Hell yeah!
Okay. As she just goes whack. Is it Bethany or is it Bill?
Bethany, Phil will see eventually. He's got an interesting going for him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's still standing. It's not
Well,
looking
damn.
very happy. It's a strap.
How can you tell if it's not looking too happy?
Alright.
Because it
Intrepid's point.
looks pretty beat up.
It already doesn't look happy.
So from this square here, which I think should be 20, 20, 20. Sorry, Bethany. I'm going to just look at the one in front of me and just say goodbye. Poison flame. I don't think because she's up an incline, right?
Okay. Yep. Hey, Mila, can I get a dex save?
Oh no!
And I need a dex save from Bethany.
Sorry, Mila. I thought you were up high enough.
Only
I
up.
can drop 2 fate points. No worries.
Okay. That war priest said no. No. Double nat 20s. I will take it, war priest. You are a champion and a scholar.
Joy.
Bethany succeeds, I assume. Dex save 16, so they both fail. So how much damage? 28?
28. Yeah.
Eradicated on the dot. Bethany takes 14 damage.
Actually, Bethany only takes 7 because she has poison resistance.
Nice. Golems.
And Mila, you take 14 damage.
Oh, no, never mind.
And am I able to see sort of some more insight on where I hear the running coming from in the light?
Not really. Like, the running is further south than the light.
Hmm.
There is some
I-
fighting going on. Like, you do get a little bit of light source, and you see that there is someone down here as you get poison burned.
I'll just shout up,
Yeah.
sorry, Mila. Have my apologies. I promise you can still do it. And I'll give her some
I'm
inspiration.
doing fine. I still have inspiration, so it's someone else.
Oh. Then I give it to Johnny.
Mhm.
Cypher, I'm sorry I hit Brittany. Take care of her.
Bethany!
Sure.
Beautiful.
Okay, that's that. Mila, it's your turn.
Mhm. And so we will munch a spell slot. Do 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 do.
How are you munching a
If
spell
there's anything
slot?
else. Hmm?
How are you munching
As
us?
in casting a spell.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like munching as in eating, like healing yourself, and I'm like, I don't think you can do that in this
yes.
form.
She just pulls out. She just pulls that strange little pebble, munches on it, and just casts a spell from there. There you go.
She works on closing her wounds. Yeah. And it doesn't seem like I have any other bonus actions to take, so I'll have to pass.
Okay, 1 sec. After seeing what it just saw, you don't have an enemy by it anymore. Hey, Sistrava and Cypher. Sistrava does a 19 hit.
You see it, but it would. But I'm going to react and say, as soon as I figure out how. Cutting words. I'm gonna make it reroll. No.
I think you
Sorry.
just roll a d8 and minus that.
Yes. I don't remember how it works.
You dare attack me from the shadows?
It's still gonna hit.
17?
Yeah.
Anything else to change that, or can I roll my damage now?
I could spend some fate points, but then it would still just hit on the nose. That'll be good.
Mila, you take 5 points of piercing damage and 7 poison damage.
Since I didn't use my move action, would I be able to try and move in the direction, taking attack of opportunity?
Yeah.
Because I've been trying to suss out where the archer is, and if he's voluntarily shooting at me.
He's not shooting at you.
You said to take damage.
Did I say Mila? I meant Sistrava.
Yes.
Sistrava, you
okay.
take 5 points of piercing damage and 7 points of poison damage. I am sorry. I got the name.
Resistant to poison?
Yep.
So...
3 points of poison damage.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay, I am unconscious.
Does a 20 hit you, Cypher?
I sadly think it does. Actually, it might not. Let me check something real quick. I forgot about something that I have not had to think about in quite some time. Let's see. No. Yeah, it hits.
Okay, you take 16 points of damage, 8 piercing, 8 poison.
Yeah, that seems to be problematic, eh?
I assume you can handle your friends, right? As you see him reload both of his guns.
Yes.
We survived this long.
And he takes aim at a gentleman over here. And he's going to action surge to this turn.
Oh.
And he's going to take a -5 to all of his attacks. 16, so that'd be that hits. It's by not by 10. So that'll hit. That just hits. That hits. That misses. And that hits. So that would be long. Oh, actually, wait. Okay. Hey, I'll hit because he had advantage on that one. So that's 3 shots with all, 3 shots with security. 3 dash roll 60 10. I guess I should roll there. Okay. Roll 66. For 45 points of damage. As you just hear boom, boom, and then another boom. Oh, wait, I forgot. Plus 60 because sharpshooter.
Yeah, no, he's dead.
Yeah. I'm so glad we're working together. You can deal with that, right? And then on this guy's turn, he's off the map. Yeah, off the map. Shirku, it's your turn.
All right, so for me, I'm going to, well, do I hit a can for Strava? Sadly, our bag is with the bag with all the potions.
You have a bag of holding with at least 3 or not a bag of holding. You have the bandolier of potions with 1, 2, 3, 4 potions.
Isn't that with Asger though?
It's with you guys now.
Oh,
I'm not punishing you for Asger not being here.
Happy birthday, Shirku, you get it now.
okay then. I force her to drink one.
So Strava, you heal 10 points of HP.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
And with that, I believe we are out of combat. Oh, wait, never mind.
There's one creature.
There is
left.
one more. Well,
What?
Shirku.
No, the archer.
Yeah.
Shirku, that's your action.
That was my action?
Yep.
All right. So I am going to start moving then. Let's see, that's 5. I can go up to here. Oh, you did that for me. Let's see. Perfect. I'm going to spawn my echo. Right here.
Okay. That all,
Now
Shirku?
I'm done.
Yep. Cypher, it is your turn.
Alrighty. I'm just gonna create a nice little fireball and fling it. Where's my knife? There. Huh. Look at that.
Nice. That'll hit for 14 points of damage. Is there an extra D8 added on?
No, that's the only downside to Spirit Shroud. They have to be within 10 feet of me.
Is it also a concentration spell?
It is.
Can you give me a concentration check?
Oh yeah, I forgot to do that. I am sorry.
You good?
10.
That succeeds. Anything else, Cypher?
No, that'll be it.
Sistrava, you were unconscious, and you wake up to getting the potion stuffed down your throat.
And the only person who's forceful like that is probably Shark.
But now you're halfway across the room. So I'm just gonna look up into the big cat eyes of Darkest Depths and be like, well, maybe there is some good in you after all. Stand back up. And then
He actually will help you stand up.
Oh,
It is.
Gentleman.
Pirate. Oh no.
Always my pleasure.
Has the Strava found her husbando?
no, more like the murder in the night-o.
Always my pleasure.
And then I'll just give him some bardic inspiration and be done.
Okay. Mila. You have a standing in front of you. But other than that, you hear no other sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And so we
and
will
some talking.
go to flank and gut
Yay, my echo's worthwhile.
as we will crack out the whip blade that I was so gifted. Oh, with advantage. Please. Okay.
23 will hit, and we'll take that first damage for 7 points of damage.
Oh, if you're so generous, but
I am.
Yeah. other than that, nope.
So you just go whip and shing. And yeah,
I don't have multi-attack as far as I'm aware, so.
you do not.
Mhm.
It looks like they could use a hand. And you watch as he grabs the bigger musket from behind his back, and as he pulls it out, you kind of see a little bit more of its design. It has like these flames like that go through in pattern and like go up at the end of it. And he just takes aim. .23 to hit, which will deal 1d12. $16, so minus 25. And then he just takes the rest of his action to load it. Shirku, it's your turn.
Yeah, you know exactly what I'm gonna do.
I did.
I'm gonna whack it twice. Whack. Oh, second one missed.
$27 will hit. Shirku, how do you want to do this?
All right. First up, I'm going to sweep under its legs with the halberd to knock it over, bring the axe over, and bring it down onto its head and behead it.
And it just kind of, the head rolls off of the part that your Echo and Mila are on.
I
And
give, like, Shirku or, well, his clone, like, pleased smile. Just, it's always fun working together.
That it is.
can I get a perception check from Mila?
Of course. I still do want to hunt down that archer.
I figured you would.
Been listening for some bowstring pulling.
You actually, to the tent not too far south, you hear what sounds like sobbing of a small thing, but other than that,
And Mila will sort of like ruffle the feathers and like towards Shirku and the others that she can't see. She'll go shh 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 and sort of like low creeping over.
are you being stealthy about
Are
it?
we in combat?
We are out of combat.
Okay, so yeah, out of combat and like very like low to the ground, stealthily going that way, shifting the feet into broader steps.
My three. Perfectly quiet.
And this tent, or am I misunderstanding?
That's a bedroll. This tent.
Oh, okay. So and yeah, go right up and start like sniffing along the edges and see what I can identify from the noise.
The smells seem very human. Lots of different ones. Like there was a lot of different things in here.
Promising. And yeah, searching. Oh,
As you kind of enter into where you get into the spot, you can see that there's no real like locks or anything or chains. What does Mila look like right now?
So she would be like on fours, crawling low to the ground with a stony color of feathers.
Are you glowing? I'm assuming yes.
Yes. Yes.
So as you kind of like peek over and like peek in, you actually see a small, probably 6 or so girl,
Mila
black
could
hair.
never estimate an age of a human.
It's true, but you would understand that. Tiny, black hair with like one stripe of white hair on the side, just sitting and like shaking back and forth and crying. And as she sees you enter, she's like,
Is there anything else in there?
nothing else is here. You see what looks like some splats of blood and like in the corners, like, and as you're able to look, this looks like for whatever reason, this is where they were holding them before. Like, it looks like there were probably about 7 other people in this little area, plus the little girl. Is it my turn now? So,
Mila will sort of like sit.
This time I'd like to come over.
I was like, you're all no one's in combat.
Yeah. Okay, we'll just come over.
Yeah, I take a look inside.
And you all see the same thing. Small little girl, just kind of shaking, terrified look in her eyes.
So you're the one we're supposed to save.
I was just thinking that.
Rin,
Little one,
Yeah.
where did the others go?
One
did
second.
we ever find the source of the slime?
Nope, not yet.
Okay, let's inspect this girl.
Who are you all? Is it my time? Am I going next?
Going
Where
next to
do
where?
they go?
They go and they never come back. If they resist, they get hurt.
Do you know where they go? Mila will point.
I don't. So travel with your perception. You see it's easy to see that whatever been happening here hasn't been happening for long. Like, there's not like an accruement of waste or anything like that. Not too much at least. There is some blood splatter around, like something resisted in this small area. She nice pink dress. If it wasn't for where she was at, and like if she wasn't like all dirty, grimy, like some mucus on her clothes and stuff like that, probably would be a happy little girl. Hasn't been here that long, most likely.
Are you?
I guess like Mila will go and sort of like very gently, slowly, like, little one, which way do they go? And Mila will try pointing to the north and south of the tent.
They just get taken from the tent. I don't know. It's dark out there.
Okay.
It's scary.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
And
Would you happen to have lived in a town near here?
I think
Or
so.
city?
My dad's the mayor.
Who's dad?
Yeah. I was, I think, supposed to go see my uncle today.
Who is your uncle?
Uncle Gravenhold.
Wait, what?
I
I
go
told you
see.
he was lying.
Yeah.
I go see him every so often. He's so nice. He plays with me with my dolls, and but now I'm here, and I don't like.
Well, we're here to take you back.
And Mila will slip out of the tent and try to investigate for like foot paths or slime paths.
Give me a survival check.
Mila's doing that. I'm gonna lean over to Cypher. Does this one seem who they should be, magic-wise?
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic on her.
No magic.
Nothing I can sense. She's a scared little girl.
Mila, you do see some footprints, a couple of pairs of, like, about 5 sets of footprints heading south.
I'll check the rest of the camp before we head on. We might find something of use.
And I'll scout the tracks. Okay.
Be careful when you're heading that way.
Mm-hmm.
I'll check over the bodies.
Yeah. And Mila will do another heal up before heading south.
Can I do Detect Magic on the slime-covered henchman?
Yeah.
Speaking of, do they actually look like what was described to us?
Yeah, it looks like these are probably the 5 veterans and the priest.
I see.
Well,
we know where they went.
there is one thing that piques your detect magic. It's actually on the priest. It's a symbol of plomine.
Right.
Oh.
It radiates some light magic.
Where is Asger when you need her?
It's Zastrava, you were checking the bodies?
Yes.
You find about between the 5 of them, You find about 40 gold, 60 silver. Actually, wait. As you're starting to, like, you get to the priest first, and you see that Hidden Depths has already been...
Nice.
And then he sees you see him.
And I was just getting it ready for our split.
Mm-hmm.
Our 80-20 split, as was agreed upon by Asger.
Uh-huh.
I take 80, you take 20. We're all good.
Well, considering we didn't come here for the money, I look over to Shirku. Didn't you say the guy was lying about the niece?
He said something about Ravenloft's daughter. And I thought I picked up something that felt like a lie.
Hmm. Interesting. Is this actually a path down this way, Ren?
Up that way? No, that just kind of ends.
Oh, okay.
Mila is heading towards the actual path. And Mila, I have not forgotten about you. I'm just getting everything else going before Pain.
No, it's very good. And Mila's like going like slow, cautious.
And
Okay.
I think we should still be looking for one more person, because I think there were 7 party members in total.
Yes, there was 7. On that note, before we keep scouting ahead, while everyone else searches the camp, I can. Can I?
Do we need to search the camp?
There might be something useful.
We still haven't figured out what was causing this slime.
We
I,
haven't. But do we have the girl?
Interesting thing, this priest had a pretty powerful symbol of flowing on him. So whatever made this slime overpowered that.
Interesting.
I could keep using the Echo Avatar. I thought it was a thing I could only do daily.
Nope. It's basically you can just put your thing in your consciousness. So
Should we take the symbol to Asger? Well, when we see her again.
It might be a good idea, yes, but if we continue further down the cave, it might be a good idea to send another one of my Echo Avatars down there.
After it went so well the first time.
Yes.
Mila stealthily cries.
However, we can also try and take the girl back with us right now.
So here's your 9 gold and 3 silver. Or no. Your
Cat math.
9 silver. Your 4 gold. And the rest is mine.
and you watch as he then starts going to the ears and chopping right ears off.
See,
Wow.
I can't judge because I've had Shirku chop fingers off for me, so.
We get paid per
Cypher
year.
wouldn't oppose to a lot of like organ harvesting.
Can you raise the dead, Cypher? Like this type of recent kind of dead?
I can. They're not that useful, but.
They can't give us any answers or anything?
No, but I will.
It would be nice to know what happened to them.
It may,
Casual speak with dead.
but girl,
Yes, we have
500
the girl, but
gold.
The issue is, we didn't come here just to get the girl. We were hoping to find Gravenhold delinquents to find a further plot. Instead, we just had to kill people. I'm sounding like Asger.
Well, we could leave right now, or we could
There's
go
always one.
after searching for whatever that slime thing is.
He already said that it was a powerful cleric of Plomine. Those 3 seemed a little bit more resilient than these 5. I don't think those 3 caused this.
Wait, 3? I'd make 8. That's right here.
There were the 3 weird-looking ones. Purple skins.
Mm-mm.
So we would be us 5 versus those 3 and whatever caused these. And then we wouldn't have the girl back home safely and get the money.
Yeah. What does the party vote?
If we take the girl back, we can always come back and re-explore the cave.
Yes, exactly. Without me. Or with me. Yeah. We'll see.
Well, everyone's having a talk. I'm just gonna rest.
Yeah.
Take advantage of the situation. Oh, if we're doing that way, we should probably head up before nightfall.
Can Mila hear them?
A little bit. Give me a perception check. And Cypher, give me a stealth check.
No?
Yes, because I know yours is about medium of the party. Yes, Mila, you can hear them.
What is with these doubled rolls all night? It's starting to freak me out.
It happens from time to time.
The balance is coming.
All right, let's get going then.
Well,
I
if
turn
Mila
around.
doesn't see anything by this point or wherever she got to, she'll turn around.
You looking, it looks like there's something glowing, like about
Ooh.
20 feet in. Some like misty green glow.
20 feet is enough to bait Mila to take a little bit more of a look.
Can you give me a stealth check, Mila?
Yep.
What's the stealth at?
Oh, 15.
Okay.
You might still have Bardic Inspiration.
I do. I can use that. Thank you for the reminder.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you,
Apparently
cat.
my cat
21.
agrees.
I love your cat. So 21.
Give me one moment. I'm working on setting this up so that way you can see it.
Uh-oh.
It's fine. Nothing's the matter. It's all good.
I do like glowing things. I can see these.
So 21 total? So, upon entering, what you see, you get this zoomed out. You see the the one that you had harassed earlier, along with the other 2 that had been around, all kind of sitting and talking with the bottom one right there, who all 4 of them have like the purple skin, white hair. You see 2 bodies floating in the mucusy water, Like that's about this, and that's what's causing
So
the glow.
how body-rific are they? Like, moving at all? Any agonal spasms?
Just like floating shit,
Okay.
and then every so often just like spasm. But and otherwise they're sitting talking, and you see them occasionally casting glances, and you have to hide behind the stalagmite from time to time.
And Mila can see well enough where she can just focus on listening, so she'll pull back the bioluminescence. And she does love listening into drama.
You do not understand the drama.
This is an outrage.
Because they're speaking like the
They're speaking in Elvish.
No, I think it's still the deep language.
The language of love.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
No.
atrocious.
No.
Mila will be thoroughly miffed and head back.
As we
Yeah, I agree with you, Kat. This is... Oh,
as we see Mila coming back, we just look and say, like, come on. Evelyn, did you see anything?
oh yeah. They have they have like a poison lake that glows and eats people. They were chattering.
How many
I
were
couldn't
there?
even overhear anything interesting.
How many
We
were
have
there?
we have the little one though, right?
How many were there?
I'll just like, yeah. Tap out on the ground 4 times.
So there were 4 of them. And they were all the purple-skinned individuals. It might be a good idea to try and figure out how to seal off that part of the cave so they can't get out.
Yeah. Let me see what we can do. But let's get out of the cave first.
How big is the entrance to the part of the cave they were in?
What did you ask about the entrance?
How big was it, the path Mila went down?
That part
15
pretty
feet
big.
wide.
Oh, big? Alright.
Not much smaller than the entrance to the cave.
Zistrava, your perception's the 16, right?
Mm-hmm.
You hear, as you start hearing footsteps coming from where Mila had come not too long ago.
We should
Gonna
head out.
Motion to everybody, like, we need to go now. They're coming. Let's get out of here.
Alright.
Take the girl.
They're coming.
Little one with Cypher. Let's go.
I take the little girl and hoist her up to my back, piggyback style, and
No,
Off we
you're
go.
a melee. Shirker, no. Mila will like tail up at the ankles.
you want to carry her then?
Hmm?
You want to ride that up?
Cypher.
And we leave.
You guys are running.
Yep.
You're right.
You guys, as you guys start running, you notice that the Hidden Depths has actually on all 4s and just booking it. Like, he's moving fast.
As we're running, do I comprehend any of what is being said?
Do you? Oh,
I can't comprehend language.
Yeah.
They're escaping. Amir will have them.
And yeah, once we get to like a good choke point, I can't quite see the map. I've been walking around. I'm going to cast down a sleet storm at a like decent choke point behind us.
Okay. So to keep them a little bit behind you.
Oh yeah, or at least cause them trouble,
Okay.
because it also obscures arrows like that arrow bastard trying to shoot my butt.
With that being said,
I think this is a good spot to pick up next time.
Okay.
I thank you all for joining us this evening. Congrats on saving a child.
Yay!
Possibly.
Congrats on not
Possibly.
dying yet.
Oh,
And we will see you guys next Tuesday.
Have a good one.